Look at that score line, 131-2. But yes, this is in public combat training, okay? I don't know exactly why. Let's see if I can remember why I decided to do this. I think I was just getting so frustrated at pubs that I wanted to take a break and do something a little bit easier. But the thing that made me think of it is there's actually an achievement for winning 10 public matches in the combat training playlist, and so that's why I started playing it some, and it's actually made the game a little bit more enjoyable to me now, because I can just go into a game and do what I like to do and not have to worry about lag or bullcrap. I mean, there is some, because in the public combat training there are 3 actual players on each team and 3 bots. So it's not like I'm just going in there and tearing up a bunch of bots with teammates that, you know, are also bots. I actually have 2 teammates, I think, that are humans as well, and I don't know how that guy got me. I think that was a pretty lucky shot with that sniper there. But both times I died. The second time I died, you guys gotta like really pay attention. It's just stupid. I think a bot killed me, and it was like the equivalent of somebody using an auto aim pretty much. He just like spawned and like locked right on. It was hilarious. But yeah, so this is also 6v6. I mean, I don't really see the difference too much between this sort of thing and reverse boosting for a good lobby, because either way you're getting bad players, and I don't reverse boost. I mean, you don't always get bad players. I ran into a couple people that were like had a 3-point something KD. It was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why they were in the public combat training. But also, this is people will also dashboard on you in this game. I've actually had somebody dashboard on me in combat training. I was like, what the heck, dude? Why are you playing combat training then? And I don't even know if it like affects your stats like that. And I know you can level up your guy. I think it's half the XP, and I'm pretty sure you can level up your gun as well, actually, because I earned something on one of my guns in this. I thought they said that it was only for like the level of your guy that you level up, but I unlocked, I think, the stock for the TAR, for the TAR 21, I believe is what the gun is. I don't really know. I don't use it that much, but I did like level it up, I think. So I think it will level your gun up as well. But this was also during double weapon XP, so I don't really know how that works. I don't know if it was just because that was going, or if it was just because it actually levels your gun up. But yeah, this game wasn't too bad at all. Like 131-2, I already said that, but this is 6v6 again, and there's like, this is kind of similar to online gaming, I guess, because they're actually with real people and stuff. I already kind of went over all this, but I know this isn't like super fantastically impressive, but I was pretty happy with it for being 6v6. Now, Highjacked, I've always liked Highjacked, not so much recently in publics, because all it seems to have turned into is like a shotgun fest. Everybody's running around with an 870 or an S17, S12, I can't quite remember. Man, excuse me guys, I got something in my throat. But anyway, what was I saying? Highjacked. This map, I think, is probably one of the best for 6v6 playlists, just because of how small it is and how easy, if you get your streaks, you can trap them on each side of the boat, whichever one they're on. The problem with this is that it's so easy to spawn flip. You get like 2 people down in their spawn, and it flips to like behind your whole team, so that's just not cool at all. And it can also, or often result in, you know, you dying or your whole team dying if you're that bad. But you know, it's still not that bad of a map. I heard that they made it so you can spawn underground now. Hopefully you can do that. That would make it a little bit easier to not get spawn trapped. But so that's really all I have to say about Highjacked. In combat training, you don't really have to use a silencer, because the bots, I don't think they really care. They seem to know where you're at. Like, if they're gonna know where you're at, they're gonna seem to know with or without you using a silencer or not. Because I've had some people, like I was playing on downhill, and like this guy with an ACOG sniper, he's just walking along, and all of a sudden, bam, he turns and headshots me, and I'm like head glitching behind a rock, and I'm like, wow, dude, I don't even know if some of the pro players I watch could like do that shot. It was ridiculous. But you know, sometimes it seems like the combat bots in this game are as tryhard as people in actual, you know, in like the actual public gaming and stuff. It's silly, but most of the time they're just kind of like this. They seem to be on recruit. I don't really know much about combat training. Just for me, it's easier. I don't have to worry about lag as much. It doesn't seem to lag near as much. You can always rely on 3 bad teammates, but you can also rely on generally that the enemy team's going to be, you know, pretty rough around the edges, or just in general. I guess they're going to be rough in general. But look at this guy, he's like stealing all my tags and stuff. I don't really know if I'm actually talking about which part of the video it's showing, because this video kind of lags when I'm watching it and doing a commentary at the same time. So whether or not I would just actually mention the spot that I was talking about and you guys seen it, I don't really know. But at one point you'll see a lot of the teammates try and take my tags. I don't understand it. I mean, they're bots. They don't need tags. Just let me have the tags and we'll be on my way. And I don't know why the bots take the tags. They think they can earn UAVs maybe. I don't really know. It's pretty silly to me. But I'd rather just be able to get my streaks and get the tags from the kills I got. I mean, that's another thing. I've mentioned it before in other videos, but you get teammates that steal the tags from stuff that are, you know, from people that you've killed or that your kill streaks killed. And I think that if you killed the guy, you deserve the tag. There are a couple exceptions, which I've also mentioned in a different video, and you guys can see. I think it's called something like courtesy while gaming online or something like that. But it was kind of talking about the kill confirm with taking the tags and whatnot. So you guys can check that out if you want. I don't know. I wish these games would go a little bit faster. I mean, I got the 100+ and like didn't really care if it went too much longer, but I figured I'd show the entire game because I hated it when actual people that play online would cut out up to the first VSAT, because I think that's kind of the most important, hardest part, because that's when your streaks kind of start, and once you get your VSAT, then it all just kind of keeps chaining into each other and stuff like that. So I really wish they wouldn't cut that out, because I want to see how they get their VSAT. They can pretty much cut out any other part of the game except like the end, I guess, so I can see the score line, or yeah, score line. But I just wish they wouldn't cut that part out, because I think that's a really important part of the game. And you guys will see that if you go and watch other people's 100+s. They try and keep it around like, you know, like 4 or 5 minutes. So they'll cut out until they get up to their like first or second VSAT, and or their first, you know, high streak, depending on what they're running, I guess. But that's when the streaks kind of start to compound, especially in kill confirm, because your score streaks can kill the guy, and then you can just run and get the tag. So I don't really know, you know. I wish they would not cut that out. But I left the whole part in. I mean, this is combat training, so it's not like near as impressive. But I don't know. I need to get back to the public and work on getting my own nuclear. I've gotten combat training a couple times, but every time I try in a public match, it seems like somebody just makes it their absolute goal in the game to just hunt me down, and it's really frustrating. So I've kind of given up on that for now. I've been working on getting all the different calling cards for each kill streak, and different perks and wild cards and stuff like that. Just all the different calling cards I can get, and I'm eventually going to have to get nuclear for that anyway. So right now I'm just going to worry about the small easy ones that are just more time consuming over anything else, and maybe the weapon ones some. I almost have a gold B23R. But yeah, so that's really all I have to say. But this game's wrapping up pretty fast anyway. You know, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. If you want to see more stuff like this, just let me know. I actually enjoy going for this. But until next time, guys, I'll catch y'all later.